2 diabetes, type 1 diabetes, you've been diagnosed as pre-diabetic, or you have a loved one with any of these conditions, then stop what you are doing and listen, as these conditions and more can be completely reversed by yourself, from the comfort of your own home and without having to visit a single doctor or surgery. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you a little-known diabetes curing secret that the $245 billion, yes, you heard me, $245 billion a year diabetes pharmaceutical industry is desperately scrambling to try and suppress. And if it seems like I'm trying to make them out to be the boogeyman, well, I am. And they are. Because this cure, yes, I said cure, will destroy the business model that's making them billions off this terrible disease. I'm going to tell you about something that has been unanimously shunned by the big pharma-bribed medical community. The same method that has caused doctors who dare to reveal it to be fined, harassed, sued, and even jailed. And if you're thinking this diabetes cure is about strenuous exercise or starving yourself of delicious meals, think again. I'm talking about an all-natural, safe, and permanent, yes, that's right, permanent cure for diabetes. I'm talking about not just covering up your diabetes symptoms through so-called diabetes management medications or treatments, but tackling the root cause of your diabetes head-on. Grabbing the root of the weed that is diabetes, tearing it out, and tossing it away. For good. Permanently. Never to come back again. All naturally, all safely, all by following this one-of-a-kind method backed up by solid science. This exact same secret has even led to my discovery of a simple, seemingly bizarre but highly effective 30-second trick to instantly increasing your insulin sensitivity and energy expenditure, resulting in an immediate drop in blood sugar and rapid weight loss. People like Jonathan Williams from Missouri, who wrote in to say,
"Hi, my name is Jonathan. I wanted to personally thank you for giving me the chance to try out your secret to curing my diabetes. It's been 22 days, and already I'm finally able to eat and drink whatever I like. Carbs, cakes, you name it, without the worry and fear of my blood sugar shooting out of control and my energy dropping like a lead weight. I feel like a new man. Thank you so much."
And Valerie Davenport from Colorado.
Honestly, I was very skeptical when I heard about a diabetes curing secret. I had never heard of something like it before. As a longtime sufferer of type 2 diabetes for over 10 years, I was sick and tired of the day-to-day medications and testing, so I really had nothing to lose. Well, it's been only 26 days, and I never would have expected results like this. I have lost over 13 pounds of fat, and the most amazing part is that I'm now in total control of my blood glucose. My husband said I have never looked better, and I've never been so confident. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Valerie.
And people like Samuel Latham from California, who said,
"Hey, I'm just writing you to thank you personally for giving me the opportunity to try out your diabetes curing secret. I mean, I've been following it carefully for just 3 weeks, and I've already noticed a dramatic change in my body. I have so much more energy, I'm feeling happier, and my blood sugar results don't lie. I'm no longer in the diabetic range. I can finally promise my grandkids that I'll see their graduation at college. Thank you so much. Samuel."
Now this is pretty heady stuff, and I certainly wouldn't blame you if you're getting a little ticked, saying, this guy is about to sell me a load of useless crap, and he's selling me on it in the worst way. But truthfully, I'm describing to you how I felt when I finally kicked my diabetes to the curb. But the proof is in the pudding, and that's what you're going to discover if you bear with me and let me tell you a story. Don't worry, it has a happy ending, though I would have been much happier if I found out about all this years ago. After my doctor came back with my results over 10 years ago and told me I had type 2 diabetes, I was devastated. I was hopeless. Sadly, I was kind of expecting it. My father too had diabetes, and he did just what his doctor ordered. He took the meds he was prescribed, he cut back on sugary foods and carbs, he lost weight, he ate the bland, tasteless food, but ultimately, he never seemed to lose the disease. He seemed to get sicker and sicker each day, children and wife. I lay on the hospital trolley, tears rolled down my eyes as I clutched my wife's hand so tight it went numb. Call it fate, call it what you like, but luckily for me and the fact I can share this story with you today, I survived. This was a wake-up call. If I continued on the path I was on, a path that you and so many others are following, it would be a surefire way to destroy my body from the inside out. From people such as Brittany Abernathy, who said,
"Dear Dr. Evans and Paul Carlisle, when I saw your diabetes miracle cure guide in the clinic, I was honestly shocked about the claims it was making about finally curing the diabetes of my son. We've been following your guide for 3 weeks, and well, our results I wouldn't even have dreamed of. His blood glucose is now completely at normal levels. That means no more tasteless food for him and no more frustrating test strips. Thank you for giving both my son and I our lives back. Brittany Abernathy."
and Alex Crawford, who wrote to say,
To Dr. Evans and Paul Carlisle, Firstly, I want to thank you for the excellent Diabetes Miracle Cure guide you left in the clinic about finally curing my diabetes. It's truly something I've never heard about before. I've followed the exact guidelines you set out for the last 23 days, and I've now successfully reduced my need for insulin and increased my insulin sensitivity drastically. This thing works. It's such a relief for me and my family, and I can't wait to see what the future brings me. Thank you both for this wonderful opportunity.